Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Pax Auto. Today we're going to be talking about things that you're overlooking, or let's say things that you're missing out on because, well, whatever. So the thing is, number one, after you research the morning assemblies in here, you come here and you press V, then it will actually interact. Soldiers gather here, you go on top of there, you say some blah blah, your flag, blah, 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 and so on. They will do a salutation and they will run away. That thing is good for two things. You should do it every day. Look at my mouse. Every day after this ticks here, you can do it again. This is the right place to do it. Okay, at the very start of the day, because you can do it if you're like here, you can do it as well, like anytime is anytime. So when you do it here, not only their morale gets boosted, there's also one more thing. So look, this game has a very big map. All right, let me show you. See, like this is a very big area now that I'm covering for my base. So soldiers do not get to be close to each other, so they can actually talk to each other and so on. When you hold these assemblies, it brings all of the soldiers in one place, so they will start like socializing. If you look at left bottom, these are not random things that are happening in your base. These are micro, let's say, interactions that all of these people are having, and it is good for a lot of things, for their morale, for their loyalty, for their pregnancy rates, for their skills, and so on and so forth. So having them all together makes those interactions happen. It's like a catalyst for making social interactions happen more often. Okay, and there's one good thing. This is actually like a secret mechanic that goes on in the way. See this? Research speed upgraded. Yeah, this guy talked to this guy. Look, a green guy taught a gray guy 5 research ability. This is happening from only social interactions. And when you bring all of the soldiers here, purple soldiers and the other soldiers, they might be working in different sections of your, let's say, base, so they never interact with each other. It will allow higher level soldiers to teach lower level soldiers a skill. That brings us to the second thing that you should be doing in your base. After you get this, let's say, place, your victory square, you actually go to the policy research. You research the first thing. Building policy, unified labor, the most OP thing that you will ever get in this game. Why, you may ask? If you come to this directives section, in the directives section, you will find this thing, unified labor. Now you have an hour here. I set this on 15. It's more than enough, and it's I think it's the sweetest spot, I guess, for me at least. I tried like 16, 17 as well, but 15 is the, let's say, comfortable place. And why is this unified labor thing a very good thing? And you should be doing it from like day 5, 6 after you just unlock the policy here. Look at the top left. Yellow means they will work. This is social hours. This is you must go sleep time. It is forced interaction that will happen. And yeah, that guy is walking because of yeah, he is just he's just chilling. It's social hours. Anyways, yeah, everybody is chilling during the social hours. If you looked here, there was like a couple of minutes ago, you can like pull the video back a little bit and see that there was 15 overworked let's say soldiers in my base, like just a couple of minutes ago. But in the span of just this, their overwork quality went down. Why? Because another thing that is good about socializing, it is that they improve their morale and their overall happiness in the base. And another good thing is that they will start forming more bonds and they will talk to each other. And that talking will allow them to, number one, increase their happiness, which will like directly affect, yeah, see this? Gifted 15 credit chips. That will make that guy very happy. That's another thing that's happening. So it will increase their loyalty. You cannot increase loyalty. Yes, you cannot do it in any ways. Pregnancies will happen like this because they are socializing now. Then they will get morale. Morale will affect their directly. It will affect how they are actually, how fast they are working. And it will reduce the chance of injuries. It will give them time to rest, so they will get less injured less often. And it's one of the best things that you can do. You might think, yeah, they're wasting their time just walking around. No, they're not. You will see the fruits of this like in the next day. And yeah, and by the way, don't worry about like these things dropping around. When you're leaving the base or when you give them time, like they will actually take them to the vault. So don't worry about them. If you are wondering, oh my god, I'm leaving these things, I have to go and collect them every time I'm coming back, even though I have collectors, you don't need to. When you go out and come back in, they will collect all of them. Don't worry about it. And my guy, I am very sorry for you. He has passed away in the middle of the thing. Get up! By the way, you know what was that? They were actually having, yeah, that was pregnancy, by the way. Yeah, they do it in public like that. Their partner is, leaves them during the pregnancy period and the start of it. They just lay down there. But anyways, up to the next. Give me a second. Alright, next thing that we're gonna talk about is what am I gonna do with these fellas? Do nothing about them. Yeah, do nothing about them. I know, at the start of the game, you, me, everybody has spent many minutes trying to catch these elites, chieftains, let's say, whatever, but these people are gonna die. There is a mechanic in the game called the aging mechanic. So every time that a day goes on, these people will actually age. When they reach their, about the ends of their, let's say, lifespan, they will die. And it's not like he's gonna die at 110. Some of them die at 90, some of them die at 100, some of them will die at 70. Let me tell you that. So, one thing that a lot of people are doing out there that is actually ruining their playtime is trying to either upgrade these gray and these green soldiers during their playthrough, but just catch them, let them work on time. After day 60 get passed, look, I'm currently at day 73. By the time you're at the ends of the game, the day 60 will be there. And when you get to day 60, a lot of these soldiers will enter this old age era. Their work efficiency will go down, they will walk slowly, and they will in general get sick more often, and so on and so forth, but that's not important. These people will die natural deaths. Some people try to exile them, upgrade them to become better, I don't know, do whatever, but look, even let's say this is a gray soldier. Now I want to upgrade him. He only has like 40. When you upgrade them, they get plus, let's say life expectancy, yes, but that's only 10. Yeah, that is nothing, basically. So, let these guys die natural deaths while you are imprisoning purple and blue soldiers. By the time they're dying and they died, just... If you have looked here, there's a very good exploitish thing that you can do here. Yeah, so, whenever you are doing things to your people that you don't have to do, like having these prisons, the extra prisons, is not just for keeping them. If you check this, look, you have a capacity of 120 when you reach like this level of the game. Having them inside the prison and keeping them in the last levels, because, for example, you interrogate them and they will join you. You store the next generation that you want to get like down here to work for you inside the prison. When somebody inside these people dies, you can just directly take him out of the prison and put him inside the workforce and he will start working. So you don't have to exile these people or feed them for gaining level on the other ones. So go capture blue and purple people and then bring them there. If you try to like upgrade these greens, you will spend more time than just go out there and spend that time catching higher level people. Because if you feed any of these people, okay, to each other or to the lower levels, it will affect fear And it will affect morale, because these people will be counted as executions when you're feeding them to other people. And why catch prisoners to upgrade these people when you can just capture those people that are higher level and bring them to the base? You might say, oh no, but these types of people have like, okay, let's talk about the next one. Having different kind of soldiers. Look, this is a runist. This is an energist. Look, research speed, production speed, gathering speed, planting speed. Look, research speed, production speed, gathering speed, planting speed, breeding speed. See, they're almost the same. But, where is my fighter? Where is my fighter? Where is my fighter? Yeah, see the elite fighter? Mining, lodging. In every race, there is melee characters and there is ranged characters. Usually the ranged characters are good at things like research and so on and so forth, and every race has a quirk. For example, in the Settlers, if you have noticed, the Settlers are good ranged Settlers are good at doing, let's say, things that are with their hands and are, let's say, elegant, like production and so on. Look, research, gathering, planting, breeding. You need very, let's say, good hands. Very, let's say, hands that are good at touching things gently. But the fighters in them have higher production speed, mining speed, and lodging. When you go to the next section and you find these fellas, look, 600 mining, 500 lodging, 653 carry load, but the other things, all of them suck. But at the same time, look at the blue ones. See the blues? Yeah. Yeah. When you enter the purple, they get more specific. When you enter blue, they get a little bit more specific. But having diverse models or, let's say, breeds and species of, let's say, things or Pokemon will actually help your base naturally actually have enough soldiers for doing things more efficiently on their own. Okay, so just catch different types of people. Don't say, no, I'm never gonna take a fighter to a fight. No, you have to take the fighter, because number one, you can feed the fighters to the other fighters so they become higher level. That's one thing. Then the fighters do the jobs that the energies don't do. My recommendation to you, if you're going to make a base, if diversity is not your thing, the Settlers are the best type of the, let's say, soldiers that you can get for your base, because just by looking at them, you can know their class, and from their class, you can just grab them and bring them to the base, and they will have the specific thing. Oh, you need production? Get ranged Settlers. You need mining? Get fighter Settlers. These are the easiest, let's say, to actually see and actually go after. And for example, like humans and Settlers, there's like different quirks about, like, let's say, the races as well. For example, humans are overall good in everything, but Settlers are good in some things and bad at some things, depending on their, let's say, type of fighting, or fighter type, or class, let's say. Settler, you can see it with eyes. In humans, you have to just catch them and then look at them. Okay, this human apparently is good at cooking and planting. This human is good at cooking and breeding. This human is good at cooking and planting. This human is very good at cooking and planting, but other things are good as well. See, like, every human has their own thing that you have to look through them. Like, see, this is a human, but it's good at construction. It's actually Scorchboard. But anyways, as I said, just catch these guys. You don't need to, like, spend that much time looking, oh, do I want more of this or that? And that's bringing me to the final thing. Let me say this and then we will quit. I talked too much about that thing. Because I want to convince you just to get Settlers. That's it. In short, just get Settlers. Be happy with it. Just get fighters and ranged mobs and Settlers for, let's say, settlers. I know they're ugly, but get them. They're the best. They're absolutely the best. At least up until you get the purple fellas, let's say. And the last one. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to talk about the last one. The last one I will talk about more in the advanced guide for colony management. So, let me know in the comment section, what do you think? What are your secret things that you want to tell people that you want them to learn, and so on and so forth, so everybody else can see them. And if you have any questions about the game, ask away in the comment section. Channel rule says I answer all of the comments. Thanks for the likes, hypes, memberships, supers, and everything else, and your beautiful presents. If it's nighttime, I hope you sleep like babies. And if it's daytime, pro tip, make a lot of the same gun. I will talk about that later in another video. Subscribe. Yeah. See you in the next video, fellas. See you in the next video.